Welcome, guys. Do you feel me? My name's Olin, and I'm here with,
And I'm Ryan.
and we're back. I know you just saw us with our Justice League, Zack Snyder's Justice League trailer reaction and discussion, but we're here back. HBO Max is on a roll this week. Well, the last couple of weeks, we had Kong versus Godzilla, then we got the Zack Snyder's Justice League, and now we got Mortal Kombat, the official Red Band trailer. So I'm very excited for this one. What you think, man?
No, I'm definitely excited for this. Man, they've been talking about this for at least, I want to say at least a year, 2 years at that.
Right.
And we got teasers, and of course, the video game helped us, hold off on the movie. But I mean, all the hype, like all the news I remember keeping up with it is just like this is gonna be good.
Right. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead cue this up. I'm at 000. My friend here is at 000, and we're gonna watch this and then react. All right, on the count of three. One, two, three. Play.
First learned about this 7 years ago. On a mission in Brazil to capture a wanted fugitive. When we got there, we tore through our unit in
That's a
seconds.
classic.
That's tight.
The target has superhuman abilities.
Oh shit. Okay.
It had the same marking
What is that?
you do,
Flawless
Cole.
victory?
It's a birthmark.
What do you mean?
He was born with it.
Mentality.
It's not a birthmark, Cole. It means you've been chosen.
Throughout history, different cultures all over the world reference a great tournament of champions. That dragon marking?
It seems like they're trying to
I
do
think it's
more
an
than lore in
invitation.
this too.
To fight for something known.
Easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
As Mortal Kombat.
That's just like in the game. You got the same shit.
These are your champions.
I'm Sonya. That's
From
Kano.
16.
I'm Liu Kang.
Name's Jax.
Kung Lao. Lord Raiden. The fate of Earth
I don't
is
like
in your
Lao.
hands.
I never was a Kano fan. Jackson.
No matter how many of my people you put in the ground,
We will not fail.
All right.
kill them.
All right. I'm down with that.
I remember when I learned how to do that in the game. Right? I'm talking about the old school shit.
Sub-Zero.
God.
Oh my God, we did this shit. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
It wouldn't be Mortal Kombat if that wasn't said at least once.
Yeah.
And that.
Kano wins. You fucking beauty.
Oh, there's your boy, Kano. Other than that, that's one hell of a trailer. I ain't gonna lie.
That was tight. That was tight. Oh man. That was tight, man. Yeah, that was awesome.
Damn.
I like the like first off like the lore, like they're going into like because like the games, if you ever play like story mode in the game, most people don't, but they kind of go with the lore and there's kind of like a story to it, you know what I mean? So they kind of hint to this. So I like that it ain't just like I like that it's not like the original one and was like, oh, we're going to a tournament. This seems like it's more of like it's a story and it's just it's Mortal Kombat, but I like that they're
They
actually
also,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say they're probably also doing that because they got to cater to people that, I mean, for whatever reason, have never kept up with Mortal Kombat, which would seem like an insult
Right.
for seeing how long it's been going on. But I mean, some people don't know, and this is a foot in the door for them. So
Yeah. So
makes sense.
yeah, like it's but yeah, what was I about to say? But yeah, it's I like it. I like the. It seems more like what's the word I'm looking for? Like right, like far as I don't want to get into race and all that, but it feels a little different. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? I'm not trying to say, but it just looks like
No, you're fine. I
yeah,
get it.
like Raiden is actually Asian instead of Highlander. You know what I mean? Like it's like you get what I'm saying?
I
Like,
didn't know gods could have races. But all right, man. No, I get what
you
you're
get what I'm
saying.
saying? Like, and I love the first Mortal Kombat, but come on, Christopher Lambert is Raiden, bro. Like, come on. But but yeah, like I like that aspect of it. I like the action. I like that one actor, the Japanese. I believe he's Japanese actor. That he's in everything from like the Last
Like the guy
Samurai.
from Last Samurai?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Last Samurai. He's in Avengers Endgame for a little bit when he fights Hawkeye. And so he's a good actor and he's a good action, you know what I mean? So he's in Rush Hour 3 as well. He's a villain. So yeah, you know, I think I'm looking forward to it. They got some guys that can actually kick ass, you know what I'm saying? Like the dude that played Jax, though, I know him. I recognized him in like a TV show from back in the day. I don't know about that, but you know what I mean? I wish they would have kept like Michael J. White, like from that the web series, but you know what I mean? I'm interested to see what he can do. You know what I mean? So uh
It's
April
not.
6th. Go ahead. My bad.
I mean, I don't know if they're gonna keep it rolling after this, but it looks like they can after. It
Yeah,
looks
I
like they
mean,
can keep it. It's
it's,
like a restart.
it looks quality. You know, it doesn't look like it looks more close to the web series than it does like a to me. Like it feels like it has the same vibe. Like they took some of that tone that the web series had. And
Mm-hmm.
it was like we can make a movie off of this. That's what it looks like to me. Because like if you remember in the web series that the Sub Zero Scorpion episode, they go into their backstory. And I think it was like one of them kills somebody's family and shit like that, and then it's like a
Right.
revenge. It's a revenge story. So I think that's kind of similar here. What they're going with. So yeah, I know
Yeah.
I got a little Mortal Kombat lore. I know a little bit. Let's see.
I mean, for those that don't know, Mortal Kombat Legacy is a series of like short episodes that build on the Mortal Kombat lore, which actually I think they're actually really good.
Yeah.
And that's also been a problem that's plagued Mortal Kombat. I'm not gonna say plague, that's a little deep, but Mortal Kombat hasn't had a consistency
About this 7 years
in
ago.
like one straight
On a mission
storyline.
in
So
Brazil.
Right.
you'll it's like depending on the times, there's like so many different versions of Mortal Kombat, but they're seeming to narrow it down to something more definite. That Mortal Kombat, the animated movie, was actually pretty good too. So
Yeah.
it was a bit of like a mulligan to the first movie. Like I felt like that animated version was the movie that the creators wanted to make when they made the first movie because it almost plays out like the first movie.
Right. I mean, you see here, like,
But
I guess this is how Jax gets his arms, or why he needs his arms. You know what I mean? So, I didn't notice that when I first watched it, but Sub Zero freezes his arm, cuts it off, and then later on, and we see him with the metal arms. So,
yeah, I think honestly with Jackson's story, which is it's just weird to me because that's like one of the things I was talking about earlier is that I mean we don't really care for Jax with no arms. I hate to say that, but we don't care for Jax with regular arms. And that's something that's always been changing throughout the Mortal Kombat lore. Like if you watch We're not gonna bring up that movie. He already has it in that movie. But if you watch the animated movie that they came out with, it turns out that Goro is the one that ripped his arms off.
Right.
I know if you played the different Mortal Kombat games, I can't remember the games too much, but there is like clips and scenes about how he got his arms ripped off. So honestly, when it comes to Jax, as long as he has like the attitude and they got the right actor, it doesn't really matter how his arms get ripped off.
Right.
I hate to say it, as long as they do get ripped off and he gets the new ones. They did that. Remember that mistake they did in Annihilation, where it was like he didn't really lose arms. He had cybernetic cancers. Oh,
let's not talk about that one. Oh,
we love that.
Yikes.
But yeah,
that's
let's
worse
not
than
go
Street Fighter.
there.
The
We need to
Annihilation
go
one?
Yeah,
That's worse than the Street Fighter
it's the greatest sequel ever made.
movie.
All right, no, but let's get back to this.
What do you think is this? What do you think this is? Because
What are we talking about? Like on a scale or like?
Or just-
we're talking about the image right here.
yeah, like because they're going in lore is like a lore type thing. So it's like I don't know who this is.
I don't really, honestly, I don't even think this is necessarily important. This is more like this is part of the exposition of this is a tournament that's been going on for 10,000 years. You know, like it's the caveman drawings.
Right.
That's all I think that is. See, now this is the part I'm curious about in terms of Scorpion. So is he playing the Scorpion, or is, like, for example, is this Scorpion at his time and then he becomes Scorpion, he's like a younger version, or you think that's the same guy in the Scorpion too?
I think it's the same guy. I think it's the same.
I guess
guy.
the contact lenses threw me off a little bit.
Yeah.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
So
I think,
in my mind, he's still moving.
Yeah, I think this is I think they're going to go through his like origin story in this. I think he might be protecting his family here, and they die, and then after that, he becomes. I'm just going all out, or maybe he gets injured or something to that effect. And
No, that's always been the Scorpion origin story.
Yeah. So and then he becomes that. You know what I'm saying? So this is probably before he actually obviously gets in the mask.
He's vengeance.
Yeah.
He's
So this is our Liu Kang, right?
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah. Long hair.
I mean, like, I never had a problem. Liu Kang was never a problem in the story.
Oh no. Yeah. Liu Kang's tight. I mean, most people chose Liu Kang when they played the game. I didn't, but you know, like
that's a beginner's choice to me.
Yeah, because his moves are easy. You know what I mean? Like, at least in the old school games. I'm talking about like Super Nintendo days, but like like
everybody was bicycle kicking and flying and shooting fire.
Yeah.
Like,
I tell you, once I found out how to turn into the Green Dragon, bro, it was a wrap. You know what I'm saying? But like, let's see. That's our Liu Kang. Is this Raiden?
No, that's Kung Lao.
Oh, that's right.
I mean, he's
my bad.
The trailer.
My bad, y'all. Sorry.
It's the hats. I know the hats. So many hats.
Kung Lao.
That's fair.
Here's
I don't know.
Raiden.
I don't know the guys. Yeah, there's Raiden.
Yeah. So, like I said, it's appropriate. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Raiden looks tight. So,
in Christopher Lambert's defense, his role didn't require him to do much. Like, he wasn't expected to fight or anything. He was really just there as like the Zeus character of the movie. So that's about it. But yeah, this scene right here, I mean, no pun intended, that scene was fire.
Many of my people you put in the ground.
That's Kano.
I'm Liu Kang. Name's Jax.
Kung Lao.
Lord Raiden.
The fate of Earth is in our hands.
yeah. So they got all the popular characters in here. Let's see.
At least the ones from the first one.
Yeah.
I mean, first game, first movie, whichever y'all want to go off of. At least they're all there.
So my man from Dark Knight and Shang Tsung, remember?
Right, the snitch.
Yeah, from the Snitch from Dark Knight. Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say that works. That works.
Yeah. How's that look? How we like the CG here?
That's always been a debatable, like, everybody's like, oh, dude. I'll be honest with you, I'm okay with the CG Goro. I don't know how you can make that practical, like, without looking a little ridiculous. So I'm okay with that. As long as we don't have a Wonder Woman cheetah thing going on, I think we'll be okay.
Let's not talk about trash movies on here. No, I'm joking. We talk about all movies. Joking.
I am okay with that. Yes, this is the fight that we always need to see, no matter what, whether it's a game or a movie. This is the fight.
That's tight.
Yeah, no, that. I mean, anybody that's ever followed Mortal Kombat will always know that Sub-Zero and Scorpion are the most, if anything, they are the only consistent characters in the games. You'll always find a Sub-Zero and a Scorpion. They're one of the driving forces. If anything,
yeah,
the game.
Yeah, like, I mean,
the story, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, like they're the badass ones. They got the cool like moves. You know what I mean? Get over here. You know what I mean? So it's like
they definitely. I mean, if you just YouTube any Mortal Kombat, I'm not gonna say all right, not anymore. Actually, what's funny when you think about it, they didn't do that in the first movie that came out.
Right.
Hello? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I can hear you. Yeah, go ahead.
Making sure you notice they didn't do that. They had that moment in the movie where they're on the ship and it's like they're about to, and then they don't, and you don't see that. The second movie. The second movie was interesting. Like the fighting was, but it was out of place with the story and like what the heck was going on. And unfortunately, the special effects didn't help. But that was the closest thing we got. I think the best version that we ever got was what, like the video game commercials for like Deception.
Yeah.
And the Legacy.
Yeah, Legacy. Yeah. But I like where they're going with this. I give the trailer A. I'm looking forward to this. Man, this is gonna be a nice little run here, man. Like, but they're doing HBO Max is doing exactly what we thought they was gonna do. Like, yeah, we're gonna release every movie once a month. So it's like you have to like if I get the subscription for HBO Max on the 18th, I can watch both. I can get Zack Snyder's Justice League on the 18th, and then I can catch Mortal Kombat on April 16th because that's within my 30 days, monthly subscription. So I can catch, but
this man's trying to
but yeah, I think this is good, man. Once a month, man, they're dropping and it's not like Disney where you gotta pay a premium price, you know what I mean? So I think HBO Max is trying to come up on the streaming wars this year, and they're doing
I wouldn't be surprised, especially if this year is HBO's Max's time to shine. They got a hell of a roster. I got nothing against Disney Plus, but Disney Plus is relying heavily on the Marvel side of things. And I mean, they do got Star Wars, but with the controversy see going on with Star Wars. Marvel is show running right now.
Right.
Not bad, but HBO Max is giving you Mortal Kombat, Justice League, King Kong. I mean, if you want to throw in Space Jam, we can throw in. But the point is, there's more variety and there's more options compared to just Marvel, Star Wars.
Right. And I'm gonna watch Judas and the Black Messiah tonight, but even not just comic book stuff and nerd culture, but they're dropping, good movies, aside from the Denzel one. But they're going on a little run monthly. This month was Judas and the Black Messiah. Next month they got Zack Snyder's Justice League. The month after that is Mortal Kombat. I forgot when Kong vs. Godzilla was coming, but I think that's like June, July, right? If I'm not mistaken. So, they're doing their thing. So I'm looking forward to what they got going on this for the rest of the year. I'm also looking forward to this Mortal Kombat movie. Like, it's always good to get a video game movie every now and then. So this will be Mortal Kombat. I think this will be probably the best. Well, hold on, I ain't gonna jump out the window yet. Let me stop. I'm about to jump out the window, but but it looks like it could be probably one of the best video game adaptations since the original Mortal Kombat. You know what I mean? And even that one's it's not great, but it's the best one we've had, in my opinion. So
let's be fair on the reason why the first Mortal Kombat is a classic is because it is very simple.
Yeah.
There's not much to. I mean, besides and you gotta forgive them. They could only do so much with one. They couldn't make a 2-hour movie back then. 2, special effects were super limited, and just like I said, the storyline is very simple. But if you play the games or watch the movie, over time they've expanded on the lore. So now we can jump into it and be like, oh my God, they did this. Oh my God, they did that. But at the time, it was just this 2D sprite game that came. Well, like they just made like 3 of them by the time the movie came out, or just 2 of them.
Right.
So the first one was like, oh, what's this? By the time we get here, we're like, oh, here we go. This is it.
Right.
You had 11 games and like a couple spinoffs to get you hyped for this moment. Also, I want to point out. So, like, all right. So on the trailer at 1:38, I feel like that's a hint at Reptile. I could be wrong. The part where they're talking, you can see like a little something like appearing. I feel like that's a reptile. That'd be great.
Yeah. It could be. This is it right here.
Well, that's Shao Kahn, but
you said one
on your screen.
So
I mean 139-ish. 1 millisecond. There it is right there. Boom. You see that?
Okay.
Because in the video games and in the even in the first movie when they showed Reptile, he was always able to turn invisible. He was always sneaking around.
Right.
Oh, they could do that.
Yeah, I hated how that's the only thing about the original when Reptile comes out at Reptile. And then he comes out and it's like
I thought that was dope. He kicked it straight through a wall.
I mean, it was time. I ain't gonna front. But like
the fight sequence itself, I felt like was shammed. Like, all right, so you like this is the man that literally hopped out of a statue, kicked you through a wall, whooped your arse for like 5 minutes, and then all of a sudden he literally just got tired. He was just like, you know what?
He did get tired. He was breathing and shit, and then he turned back to bugs.
Yeah.
Then he dies and turned to bugs. Yeah, it's like, come on, man.
But
Reptile.
I'm also looking forward to seeing Kung Lao, how they portray Kung Lao. Kung Lao, man, oh Lord. Kung Lao is a cool character.
Right.
And unfortunately, the only way you can really see his coolness is through the video games. And if you're not a video game fan, I'll say that's okay, but for fans out there, I'm sure I'm not the only one that's like, please get Kung Lao right for the people, not for me. I'm fine.
Right.
So, because you remember when they you remember when they did the show with Kung Lao?
Yeah.
Oh Lord, that's the one thing that's funny about it, is that because Mortal Kombat as a whole is very limited on what it released like over the years. It was not all of it was. I mean, a lot of it was not good. A lot of it was very like if you watch Mortal Kombat Legacy, I did, and I kind of enjoyed it. I enjoy it for what it is, but it's just like you are a fan.
Right. I watched it. I was a fan. I liked it. Even the trailer, like the trailer they came out with first was fire to me, bro. Like, sorry,
It was,
bro. That joint's fire to me, bro. Like, and I was like, yo, I need this right here, because it looked grown up. You know what I mean? It's rated R. It's not PG-13 ish. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, they, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was tight. It was
well, I
real.
mean, yeah. Go ahead. No, I got it.
Yeah, it was like realistic, man. That joint's tight. That's why I'm feeling the vibe of this. This feels more. It doesn't feel campy like the original. It feels like it's like, you know, they're taking this serious. Like, you know, they're
But
not.
yeah, I mean, another thing is, like I said, like if the first movie, they were trying to get like all the audiences, and I mean that in terms of not just people at the game. They're trying to get families and kids to watch. They had to, crush it down to a PG-13 level. But I mean, now we live in a world where rated R movies actually can make big bucks, and Mortal Kombat needs a rated R movie. You guys don't understand. For those that don't know, Mortal Kombat is built on the violence. If this trailer didn't tell you, I mean, just Google it. I mean, Google it, Mortal Kombat period, and you'll see somebody's head get ripped out of their spine. Just that's what it needs. It needs that.
Exactly. It does. And we're excited for this, and we're oh, what's your grade on this trailer?
I will give it, as a fan, I'd give it a 10 out of 10. But as usual, I'd give it a strong 9 out of 10.
Okay. I'm going 9 out of 10 too. Just because you got to give other trailers room for improvement, so not, I can't say this is a 10 out of 10 and I'd have to base this off every trailer I've seen, but you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
9 out of 10 looks great. The effects look great. I was worried, but everything looks pretty good that I saw. You know what I mean? Nothing looked like, oh, the CG's trash, but you know what I mean? I'm interested to see how Goro looks in movement, how that looks. But that's when the movie comes, because the only shot they had, he didn't really move. He was just like this. Didn't kind of.
Yeah.
So
it goes back to our Flash moment in the Justice League.
Yeah. So once you get to see how he looks in movement, because I know that's one of the biggest, like, CG, because the original Mortal Kombat was practical. It was like a man in a four-armed suit.
Yeah.
But so we'll see how this one looks. But yeah, that's this is our Mortal Kombat trailer reaction mini discussion. And yeah, man, we rocking it out. I know this is 2 in 1 week. We might have a third one coming just for the fun of it. But yeah, this is our Mortal Kombat trailer
There's a lot to
reaction.
get excited about.
Yeah, man. This has been a good week. You know what I mean? And again, Ryan gave it a 9 out of 10. I can give it a 9 out of 10. And we're both looking forward to this coming April 16th on HBO Max and in theaters, select theaters, if theaters are open near you. So I really want to see Justice League in the theaters, but if I can find that somewhere, I might go see it, man. I really want to see it in theaters, but I want to see this in theaters. I want to see Kong and Godzilla in theaters. But,
Definitely want to see Kong. I might have to see that with the nephew.
Yeah. But yeah,
But yeah.
but this is our reaction. Again, my name's Olin.
And I'm Ryan.
And again, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.